Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Aggies will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense is on the field for the first time today. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Catch in the middle, it's Foster. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Foster. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation.
They've got the play, bottle up, fumble, it's out. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership in this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship, that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll He'll keep it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Andrews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Boston College managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. And they'll savor this one in Chestnut Hill for some time, no matter the final score. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who could run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To throw, it's Gentry. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, guys, we're all And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now. Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good, talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Gentry. Snagged in the middle. It's Saunders. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Gonna run it. It's Weeks. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged on the outside. It's Saunders. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds his man. It's Soto. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Soto.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's Burnett. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
14, Texas A&M, 10.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Gentry. Buying some time. Makes the catch, it's Weeks. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. That's caught, it's Saunders. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. There's a timeout on the the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on first down from the 40. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Gentry. Quickly complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Trojans will try to convert on fourth down. looking for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Going to the ground. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Weeks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Throws to the wideout. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the run, it's Weeks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So now on comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed over the middle at Soto. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll do it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Gentry. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
20, USC, 13.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it.
Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Trojans in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Coates. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
That's caught. It's Soto. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead. Touchdown, Aggies! They move on top here in the fourth.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Texas A&M 27, USC 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Foster. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Thanks to grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up in possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. it on the bootleg fake. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Coates. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. 3rd down here in overtime and some work to do. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
That's good for fighting.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Gentry. He caught it. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yes.